Mate, gold's gonna go long. So we'll keep going long. This 1 hour is so bullish. Yeah, what's up, Manchester YouTube? This had SL entry, by the way. This wasn't. I just wanted to see if we'll pull back. Look at the 15Ms. Lower highs all being respected to the bodies. You just want to see if it breaks out. If it breaks out, I'm going to get in buys. By the way. If this breaks out, I'm going to get in buys on the pullback. Edit that. Put the new one on. Let's go. This 1H closes in 5 minutes anyway. Yo, what's up, Jan? Good morning, bro. Look at the 15-min stagger. The thing is, I'm scared that we're gonna break out now. I'm gonna jump in buys, fuck it. I'm jumping in buys, because I reckon we're gonna break out. Fuck's sake. We're gonna see a fat fucking retracement. See how this hour closes first. What's up, Neil? Let's see how this hour closes first, but look. I know we're descending, but that's previous sales highs made on the daily. If we look on the daily, give you more indication. Look at the highs up here, touching the body. Rejected this daily, wick below, 1615s. Broken above the daily bodies. So fucked, man. Gold made double body, then wicked out. But like this hour's holding nice. I was in sales at 16. Text you on the app. Entry was 31.50. Mate, high's not been broken. Hour's about to finish. Can't. It's one strong bullish candle though. That's for sure. That's crazy. I had this so marked up where I'd want to get entries. Could run to 1936 though. And continue to run bullish. Or at a sell right now. And not take out highs. It depends on this hour. When this hour finishes and then new candle opens. If you look though, it's not spiking down, it's just lower highs, lower highs. Next hour could fly, break above. We might pull back 1630. Hold fire. Panthers HD, man. Rip gold sells. How is it terrible? 1639s. I thought we was going to reach top of the retracement on 1645 yesterday and break out, but we made shoulder, head, shoulder pattern. So I end up jumping in sells and catching a nice little 10 to 1. I'll take that. Key recovery. We'll touch back up here as well. The thing is, I didn't think gold would continue to sell down to 1614. That's for sure. And I think this could just be, you know, when London opens, and then this is just a huge retracement, and just wicking people out. Failed to make new highs, and then next hour we just set off. It was quite bad though, low key. In and out, in and out. Shouldn't have got in sales too early. Should have held my buys. Here we go. Do we see straight sells or instant buys? Yeah, we're gonna make. Look at the 1H. If we break above, this is where traders, right? And this is what I'm gonna do today. Breakout strategy. If we break above, then jump in buys like that, and if we don't, then you know we've got sells currently 3150, which is gonna get tapped out anyway. So like what traders do, right? So see this trade right now, you catch the sell, however, you would see this 1H and be like, holy shit, that's some crazy bullish momentum. So either that's a fake push up, just to tap out all of these sellers over Asia during Tokyo session. And then you would see 15 minutes, and this is just how you manage this trade right now. You see it wick the body. If we break below here, then it will go sells. If we don't, then once gold breaks up, you could probably put a buy stop limit 1631.50 all the way up until 1945. If not, then obviously you catch the sells. But previous 1H, respecting it so far, but not managed to break out yet. It's all about managing this R to R as well, because you don't want to be taking too much of an SL. Especially if you're getting in at that sort of entry. Probably have to use the 5 minutes just to help you out. But you would want to do something like this. Gives you a nice little 10 to 1. And obviously with the sells, 16. Let me check. $16.31, 50, 10 pip per sell. You know, these are tight trades. That's like if you wanted to be in a trade right now, you get me. I had a sell limit at 16, 30, 50. 15 minutes respected it so far, but it's only 3 minutes in. That's why right now you don't jump in to the buy right now, because at the moment we're failing to break. And I know this is only the 30 minutes, but sorry, we don't even need to draw this. We can just use these previous highs. Once this candle takes out, then you know that you can get into buys. But like us selling it right now, you need this to break below, and because it's not, then you can even jump in buys at like 16.30, but you just got to wait. The thing is, yo, TT videos, did you just hear what I just said? Like right now, if you break below, look at this 1H, if this break below this body and starts selling, then I wouldn't hold. If you're looking at this 15 minutes, and we're only 5 minutes in, so there's time. Here we go. This is it. Because mate, if I'm looking at the 1H, yeah, previous lows of where he bearish sold from all the way up here. And then when you're looking at the market, obviously, you know, we're descending, but you gotta have pullbacks. Sold off here, collected orders, next highs made. Pulled down, pulled back up to the highs where it sold. Then again, pulled down, pulled up. But the finish 1642 is just a daily. If you look on a daily, I just don't believe. Obviously, this is a previous from 1675 daily lows. But the way that this candle's shaping up, obviously, it could continue to sell. This is why it's an important area right now. All depends if it bear sells off here. Alright, now this is good because for people that are in buys, you don't want this candle push up to get taken down right now if you're a 5-minute trader. If it does, then, you know, it's not looking good. Let's look at a 1H. Here we go. Touched. All that is though, it hasn't broken below. So when you're looking at this candle, it's just pulled back, hasn't broken above yet, but it's still got 22 minutes. Can easily, like I said, this is, mate, I'm gonna jump in a buy. Or am I? That is the question. When you're looking at this, right, and if you're thinking 1H, it all depends how you're looking at this candle here. You're seeing on the 15 minutes, obviously right now, you still got 6 minutes for this 15 minutes to finish, which is why you got to be patient and wait for candles. People don't understand how important it is. But if you're a trader and you're scalping, if you're thinking a bigger retracement from when it previously sold on the 5 minutes, you're thinking, okay, we've already come up from previous highs in the morning from previous lows. Now this is the big retracement on the 5 mins. So on the 5 minutes you're thinking, okay, we're going to have further sells back down. If you're a swing trader, you know it's going to come back to 1645 at some point. Entry is so key. I ain't gonna lie to you, like people are saying 1450, you know what I'm saying? That is where, that's where it's all going wrong, down here. And you're just looking at from when it touched up. Even, you could even say, 1400s, the previous lower highs. Touch, bang. Gold's kind of broken below now, that 1682 level, which is kind of insane. I never thought it would do that. 100% never thought it. Now look at this 1H. If this 5 minute breaks above 1929, then you're long. This is long. I reckon this is going to go long. TT videos, did you get into a buy earlier this morning, did you? Five minutes, there we go. This is literally it. This is like the indication that you need to know where the trade's going. Because if you start to break above here, you know it's going to break up. But these 5 minutes, that's why you got to wait for the 5 minutes. In 3 minutes time, you'll know if it can break up around that area there, or is it gonna sell and then just break below again to 1600. Which would be quite massive really, wouldn't it? And then if you're like in this trade and they say don't sell at the bottom, but you would wait for a breakout down here, retest 1615, 1616 area, and then you're jumping sells again down here and just do something like this to the key level, which is another 10 to 1. So like there's like 2 possible trades that you can take today for sure. I'm actually going to explain it again because that was fucking insane. Because there's 2 10-to-1s in this trade. And then like the retracement at 16.45. Can you imagine the sells on that? Holy shit, man. You're gonna want to get your funded accounts on them swing trades. It has to break below in the next 2 minutes. Trade from Freedom. I ain't got no clue. I was at the gym. There's a lot of news today, mate. There's a lot of news today. It's the Fed speech. Damn it, I can't even put this in the thing. How do I get to the chat? Look at this, guys. This is crazy. Look at this. Wow. Unemployment rate for Russia as well. Holy shit. Yo, could we imagine? That is gonna be insane. All depends, by the way, with this with the sell. If I'm looking at this trade right now and I'm thinking it sells because of obviously from where we sold off. But I'm also thinking this 1H is insanely bullish for and it's not going to be for a reason. So we'll likely see buyers. Now, once we break out of here and we push up, if we see any pullbacks, then I'll jump in here. I'm getting in. If we break out there and go up but pull back a little bit, I'm jumping in around there. And with the sells, it's pretty straightforward. Obviously gold's been selling off all the way to 16.15 area, and this could just be one big pullback, manipulation pullback, collection of orders. You know how the markets move, mate. They do stuff like this sometimes, some weird 1H. That was FX calendar. For sure, FX calendar. I definitely use it. Here we go. What do you guys reckon? Sells or buyers? Here we go. You seeing buys after that 1 each? This is just a pullback. Yeah, mate, 100%. When we start seeing some buy momentum, this is the 15 mins where we're gonna see it. Once it starts taking out there. This 1H is going to be bullish. That's the pullback there. That was it. That was the furthest, coming up to retest 1628.50 and then continue on. If this candle goes bullish here, then it's coming up to 1631. That's how I'd look at it. Overall direction is bearish, but a retracement can be done. And the start of that bullish, I know this is a big wick out. There's a big chance that this could go back up again. All depends on this 15 minutes. You want it to break here. Well, like, look at the 5 minutes here. We touched up, but we're touching here again. So now you just wait to see if it pulls back up. It's going bullish. If not, then it sells. Because we're about to break below. And let's just retrace back to the body here. So you need this 15 minutes, which ends in 9 minutes, to go bullish from now on in. And this will just be the touch, and it fly and break out of this little zone. That means it's going bullish. If we break below here, we're selling off, and then I guess you can just jump in sells. Still bullish though. Join my free trades as well. Be interesting to see what happens here. Respecting quite a lot, staggering up like usual with buys. Mate, the 1 minute is torture. Like, the thing is, when you're in this trade now, you can just move SL to like 1627. If you got in right around here. Technically, like, lows created on the 1 mins. This is respecting. Wait, we need to take out It's just a way that you can trade and just not take big losses, but still catch good R to R. Like if you got in 16.27.50 using a 5 pip SL at 16.27, and you take profits to 16. Let's just say 16.37.50, 100 pips. Still 20 to 1. You know, and you just scalped in. Like again, previous lower highs not being taken out. If you just got, even if you get in here and you're just doing it like 4 pips, 5 pips, and you're only just gonna go back up to the previous highs. That's 11 to, that's 11. It's an insane trade. And you'd have this 27. Yo. Yo, what's up, Van? Yo, man, I'm just chilling, bro. Vancouver with the raids. Damn, let's go. Oh my days, you caught me by surprise, my guy. Man, I just chill with Zen music on. Boys, get the notepads out. Yo, hey, I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you. Thank you. It's a lot of viewers, mate. That's a lot of viewers. Hope you all had a good time over at Van's channel. Hope he did well with his death fights. Did you make any money, or what was you doing? Any PKing? Gonna learn? Mate, this is like printing money, chat. It's like printing money, literally. This is free money. It's risk-free as well, honestly, at this point. At this point, mate, I'm gonna get the government knocking at my door, trust me. Basically, this is the gold market right now. It's XAU USD. And, yeah, we're currently looking for buyers long. You can see that gold's pulled up on this bullish engulfing, this is called, from 16.16. This is the price that it went to in just an hour. So 16.16 to 16.31. That's a big price. It's a big push up. So now you'll be thinking, are we just going to continue to sell straight down? And that was just a fake out in terms of previous price before it pushed down from 16.31 and made lows of 16.15. Is this just like a price pushback? It's interesting. It is real world trading because, like, hear me out. Let's say you have a 100k account, right? 1% 1,000. You have your stop loss just below here. Like, this is what I've done here. Entered in 16.27.50. SL 16.27. So right now, every 5 pips, I make a K. If it goes minus 5 pips, I lose a K. But it can't go minus 10 pips because I have a stop loss. And it's called risk to reward. So for example, see if this trade right here. Let me move it so it makes more sense. It's a 39 to 56. So if this trade comes in, I make 39%. Which is 39k. But if I lose a K, which is 1%. However, when it goes in profit, you can move SL to entry and make it risk-free. So therefore you're risking nothing on the trade, but it's still open and it's risk-free, so you can't take any losses. Normally you do that when your trade's in profit. Normally when you're using a tight SL like this, you see it's like hovering right now at this level. If it goes, I don't know, above to 16.28, then you move SL entry and then it's a risk-free trade. But when you're looking at the candles, you're looking at this would be the fake push up, and it's a price retracement. So like price has basically just faked out the whole market, collected all the orders through Tokyo session late last night. You can see the time down here. Now these are just all fake sells pushing the market down. Huge retracement back up, tapped all of the previous sellers out from last night, and now we're going back down long to 1600. That's how people would look at it. But the only reason, that's why you need to like know if it's a fake out or not. For example, if it does break above, then you can have a buy limit set here at 1631. So when it does break above, it catches you in and it starts to pull bullish like it did with this candle. It would just do the same. See, with bearish candles as well, we called this yesterday. Previous highs, previous lows. See, it just pulls back to the bodies every time. Because it's going to continue to sell off. And then when it did actually finally hit a low, it pulled back to the same body it went low to, and then wicked down again. Now there's loads of times where you can get entry in that as well. I've never like traded Bitcoin with day trading it. Yo, Bitcoin's just crazy, man. This, like, the market is just insane. That you have to feel for the people. You have to feel for the people that are buying up here. You know, like, can you imagine some people who had crypto in their wallet and they just go and lose? Their wallet every day just decreases, like the Luna coin. Can you just understand? Like, imagine that being someone's taken out a loan or something like that. That is crazy. Which is why when I trade like gold, when I'm trading currency pairs and stuff, you manage your risk to reward. You have your stop loss, and it's done by percentage of the account. And like obviously with trading, this is no. It's facts, mate. In life, you need money to make money, right? So these people that are saying that are faking like designer clothes and shit like that, that's just, everyone knows that when you're faking designer clothes, you're like an 18-year-old, right? You don't need to flex designer clothes. What you do is you can't get a 100k account, you know, you can't get a 10k account, and people try and make you deposit money saying you can get rich quick from £1,000. You can't, okay? You can't get rich quick from £1,000, £2,000. You need to get big size accounts, which is why people have made prop firms. That's why people made prop firms. So like these prop firms, you would pay, let's say, $1,000, and you will get a 200k challenge. And then with this challenge, you've got to pass it, and then they'll give you the 200k account, and then you risk 1% per each trade. It's like the new way to get money in Forex if you have low capital. Because back in the day, they used to get you to sign up to like these live brokers, right? And these live brokers, they would give them a CPA commission payout. Now, that's good for the people that are getting signed up. Like in terms of they're making money off people that are signing up. It's good for the broker because they're getting people to trade. But what's not good is that you're getting lied to, because you can't make $500 to $1,000 into big amounts of money. And even though you might not be selling, saying you can flip your money, then at the end of the day, it's all to do with risk management. it's longevity. With anything like gambling, okay, this is gambling also, it's just calculated gambling. It's way easier if you've been doing it for years instead of a few months. It's one of those things where you have to understand and go through trauma, learn from experience, all of that sort of stuff. Otherwise, you don't get the life skills, the self-development, the psychology. You don't get it, you know. You need to learn. It's like a life skill. You need to learn and adapt and grow yourself with trading. And also, if you've been a trader for like 3 months, then you're not going to know much about the markets. Where like if you trade for a long period of time, you understand the market conditions, you understand how the markets are moving, you get it like roughly all mapped out, and you can just take advantage of that, you know. That's why it's important. Same here, see this, push down, pull back up again, retracement back to where, and I actually caught these cells onto the body. I did some like teaching as well for someone and got it all mapped out. Sometimes you gotta wait for the price retracement. I wanted to catch it here, end up going to the body of the previous wick, then going back up, push back up. And if you look when it's a staggering 15-minute 1H, sorry, lower highs pulled up, if you look from when it touched and pulled back up, this lower high collected orders from the push up and then goes again 1, 2, 3. After it taps so many times, you're going to see a breakout. I hit a sell there. We made highs of 17.35. Previous highs body, and then we saw it sold, and then it sold ever since. Imagine if I held it from up here. Fuck me, being rich. Obviously then I just day trade and just catch trades so that I can buy and sell. Obviously these aren't all my trades. Gold looks like it's selling off now. I had these sells. These were my first trades, my first sells. Obviously, let's see how gold moves. See if it pulls back all the way 16.16. But then, if gold sells off here, it means this 1H was just pure manipulation, and it's just all because of previous pullbacks. 16.30. Mate, people think you can just trade, you know, and you can't. You just got to try and learn it. It's like when you enjoy a sport like Formula 1, you start to understand the rules. You start to, you know, get into it more. You start to read more stuff about the cars, the teams, everything like that. You know, the soft tires, hard tires, medium tires. When you first look at Formula 1, you've got no idea what these tires actually mean. But the more you understand and put more, you know, more hours into it, sorry, you just get better, and that's like anything. And then the biggest thing with life and with trading and all these sort of things is that you have to have some sort of passion to keep longevity or a meaning. So like with gym, people work out, could be mental health, could be to get physically fit. They might want to feel self-worth or whatever. Could be loads of different things. And then some days they might not want to do it. And it's okay to take days off and stuff like that. But the thing is, they know they're always going to continue to do it. And it's like a routine. All joking aside, this means nothing. So like right now you would buy, okay? If you're thinking this is bullish, you would buy. Because of this 15 minutes, the previous push up, this is going to find orders. And technically should continue to go long. If not, then you know the market's a sell. That's how like people look on the 15 minutes. And then they'll look at time. So they'll see, okay, we've still got 6 minutes until this 15 minutes finishes. See how it plays out, then go in. Mate, well, you know you're going to see a retracement back anyway to 1628.70 on these bodies. But you got to see how this 15 minutes goes. And it's going quite hard at the moment. I appreciate all the follows, by the way. Honestly, for real, thank you. It's very kind of Van to do that. The reason why you gotta wait for candles to finish is because if this candle pulls back up again, then it will come down at some point for you to quickly get back in. And this is why, like, with trading, you can either scalp trade, where if you're selling, you'll get in on the bodies, like this. And technically, right, this should just continue to sell back down to here. Now. Well, let's see. I really wanted 1945 yesterday, and it never come in. It went to 1942 up here. I thought it was going to come up to 1945 because that's when we previously sold up highs to lows. We come up, we wicked out 1642, and see it made like a shoulder here, wick here, then another shoulder, and then I got back, and then I got in there. But I really wanted it, and I had to get in here. I had to go against my original analysis, which is good in the end because it worked out well. And the reason for that is because of the shoulder head shoulder pattern. And I thought we're going to see further sells back down or some sort of retest. And then we just broke below 1620s, 1626. We just broke below. So now this is why you wait for the candles. So we've got 4 minutes left of this 15 minutes. And this 15 minutes has gone to 1629 or 1622. That's 70 pips. So if you're using a 10 pip SL, for example, the sells up here were 10 pip SLs. Your trade right now would be running plus 8%. 100k account, that's 8k. 200k account, 16k. How do you learn Forex charts? Well, basically you start off getting scammed, right, by like shit traders and like just people that can't trade. And then once you get scammed and you think you can't take this no more, you need to start taking it seriously. You have like a talk with yourself, and it starts when I started journaling like 17, 18 years of age. Easy to start when I turned 18. I was pretty much I knew Forex beforehand anyway. And yeah, it's just been a grind ever since, really. I've taken breaks, nothing like now. I've been on Forex for like 4 or 5 years straight. Like I haven't stopped. It's been a massive grind, let's say. It's been interesting though, because like you got to get your own routine. And it's like, say if you're self-employed or work from home, or even going to work, you know, it's hard to get everything in with routine wise. So with trading, it can be a massive roller coaster because all of like the dopamine hits that are going on with the highs and lows. For example, right now, if I didn't get closed out for break even, risk-free trade, I would have been running plus 7%. Would have been up some good money. Would have probably closed. But then I took a -1 on the buys. So, and it's just one of those of how to not rush into the markets, you know, knowing I don't need to rush in just yet. And that just comes with experience. It's like when you have a shit day at work, you know, and you come home, you just want to chill out. It's learning as well when you start, because like you're making money when you enter trade. It's hard to not. It's hard to put a cap on it. So you got to make a trading journal and just say you're only going to use 0.5% risk, and then so once or twice a week, and then that keeps your trades down low. I used to trade like GA and GU. I used to trade pound CHF as well. You'll probably see my chart reset, but you'll probably see. I think my chart reset, yeah, did. I think with trading, it's like I would advise anyone just to not use real money at the start and just learn it, you know, study it, and just watch content and videos and stuff. If you got a passion for trading, then you don't need to trade real money straight away. On this 5 minutes, mate, that was 100% the pullbacks. I stopped trading other pairs just to focus on the one pair, you know. It got annoying that, and you can trade other pairs, but after a long period of time, it just got very mentally draining. 15-minute candle opened up again, selling off from the body. If we respect here, then you know this hour will finish bullish. There we go. Let me get this out. The way that you win with trading is by R to R. Like, you're gonna take losses. Obviously, minimize your losses by not being emotional with trading. Knowing when to quit is a big one. In terms of not re-entering into trades. Like, can you imagine if you believed in this trade, it cut you out, you hold it, and then people do this and you keep losing money every 10 pips, minus 1%, minus 1%. People do that and get emotional. Obviously, I don't do that. And I just learned with trading, you don't even have to risk 1%. You can do 0.5%, 0.25% every trade. And then you're never going to blow an account from like a prop firm or your own account. And if you got a big account, you're still making good money. But obviously, it's about learning. People can't just trade safely. Big Hands Joe, what trades do you take? Currency pairs you trade in? Now, if you see this 15 minutes in the next 6 minutes time, so technically we should push above, and if we don't, then gold's going to continue to sell, because obviously, like I said, if you look at the lower highs and the bodies, but when you look at overall market direction, which is the 1H, you think bullish push up, 50 minutes sells, but this is just a small pullback. Or are you looking in the 1H? We've had sells, highs can't be formed. Basically, this 15 minutes is a huge 15 minutes. So with this trade, I'm not even going to hold it past, I don't know, 22.50. So then I would only take, if I'm risking 1% of this trade, I would only take 0.5%. If I'm risking 0.5%, I would only take 0.25%. However, your R to R still remains the same because you're managing your SL during the trade, not after the trade. So when you're on this trade, you put down a certain amount of lots, use a risk management app, and it will tell you what lot size you should use, and you manage the risk of the trade. And when you're not an emotional trader, yes, sometimes you're going to take losses, but those are small losses because you would have lost, double the amount, triple the amount if you didn't manage the SL. You don't have to. Sometimes you could just do that, risk 1%, but it affects your R to R. I like to make good R to R because I think it's important. In Forex, you make mistakes, you lose money. If you make good money, it makes up for like bad decisions, bad trades. Right now, you can see we've got 4 minutes till the 5-minute candle opens. If we don't push bullish, then I will close. There we go. Big 5 mins. So it's up 10 pips right now, which is a 1-to-1. GUEUGANUEGA. EURJPY. Mate, I just find that this pair wicks all the time. Proper up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Pound GA also does that as well. It's good. The thing is, like, we see this pair. Obviously, it's probably... I don't know if this should be like that with that wick. If so, that's a crazy wick. That must have been because of news. I feel like with pound pairs, there is profit to be made. There's profit to be made in pound pairs and the USD pairs. 1,000,000%. Kind of why I trade gold, to be fair. See, right now we're 1-to-1. So even though, you know, we're minus 1% today, technically, we're in this trade right now, running plus 2%. And now you'd move your SL to entry and be risk-free. And then it... That's just like one way how you can trade without taking losses. See how this 15 minutes goes. Obviously this is a push up. We could sell back down now within the next 5, but obviously we want this to continue to 26.20. We need to respect the bodies here. If not, then you know this candle is just going to continue to sell down, push down below, and then within the next 5 minutes / new hour, it will just continue to sell. If not, then on this 1H, let me just get rid of this. On this 1H right here, that will be the retest, and we'll see within the next few minutes it just rise bullish. Don't need to get emotional with trading when you're in trades and see profits. Say when you see this 2%, you don't need to get emotional and then hold this trade and take a loss. You can just cut your losses with it break even. I'm just hovering over the trade right now, just so I can close. This 1 minute likely will come down to the entry if it doesn't break up. If it breaks up, then this 1 minute's crazy. I don't normally watch the 1 minute. It's just normally just like noise, you know. Two minutes till the hour finishes. We've pulled below. Let's see what's happening. I mean, we'll take that. Means nothing though right now, because it obviously, like, you can close and make the 1,000 if you wanted to. But, you know, we need to see this 15 minutes pull back up here, like I said. But we still got 2 minutes. We need to take up, make highs, and then break above. That's what we need to do. $15 doesn't want to push up highs. It doesn't want to push up anymore, does it? Let's be honest. Struggling. Look at it. That's quite good though. I'm not getting excited, but I tell you what, these lower highs, this is perfect. The trade's basically risk free anyway, because we're getting good enough profit now where I'm not even going to take a loss. So I'll just move SL to entry. But if I can catch this trade, this buy here, I'm making some stupid percent. As I said, look. $22 is my SL. Oh, baby! Yeah, that's very nice. That is very nice. Could just be manipulation though at opening. We need to see it. And see this 15 minutes. If we can push... Oh, I didn't mean to move that. This 15 minutes, if we can push up and break above, then yeah, we're flying up, because the 50 minutes is open below the body, respected here, and flying up. Therefore, if it can continue to break past the body there, then we're chilling. We need to break here. That's it. If you're like a scalper / people in my trade right now, that's what you're thinking. We have to come and break above. But, you know, you're up 25 pips, 26, you're up 30 pips now, 3%. You know, and that's how risk to reward is. And the reason why you don't get emotional just yet with this trade is because it's only opened. You know, it'll be good if this 1H can find... Technically, if this 1H comes below 1624, then it's a sell. If it doesn't, then it's a buy. So what I'll do is with this trade is I'll hold. You can even move SL to 1624. Take the 1% profit and use that 1% profit to jump in a sell at 1624. All the way back down to 1616, which is to refill the imbalance of this candle. It's just all to do with risk to reward. Now we're seeing it break through, can we? Oh yes, baby. Can we see it go again? We seen it break through? Oh. Previous lows bodies, we need to see it wick more up, otherwise it's going to sell off here. And this was just a price retracement. Come on, keep going. Wick above more, wick above more. Wick, 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 wick. Oh! Keep going. This is it. So like that's why they say it's calculated gambling, you know, with it just like trades like this. And the reason why you're worried right now about this trade is because the previous highs, previous body. Let me get rid of this as well, it's annoying me. So you're self-analyzing your trade and you're being critical, because in the end of the day, you've got to be harsh and you've got to try and make up alternatives in your head why your trade's not going to come in. So you're looking at it, you go, okay, broken above. If we continue to break up, then my trade's running bullish and we've got an insane trade. If not, then it's going to sell. You need it to come up. Once we make new highs, we're fine. If not, then this is just a price up to further sells. And that's it. When you got a trade running bullish in profit, you see it's descending here. See all of the highs. You barely get, they're not getting taken out. You have to wait for this to be taken out, and then you'll know it's bullish. If not, it sells, and then once this rejects, you're jumping in sells. So this will be a sell area here, and this is a buy area, technically. Normally on the 1H it can come up to the body at 1628.80, but because of this 1 hour bullish candle, you're just looking at that last hour with just pure pullbacks for further buys. You're gonna see this trade fly into profit. Watch. Yo, 3 trades a day is quite high still though, but to be fair, I've been on an absolute roll recently. Here we go, this is it. You see previous body here? This is it, man. If we break up, we are in profit. And we are laughing. That's it. That's it, guys. That's it. This 15 minutes is going to come all the way up to 1631 within the next minutes. I'm talking next 9 minutes. We're going to come all the way up to 1631. I believe. If this trade doesn't work out, the kids won't eat tonight. Mate, it's working out, trust me. It's a 40%, it's a 20% trade. As I said, within the next 8 minutes now, we're going to come up to 1631. Retrace to 1645, and then sell back down from 1645. I mean, I should just do this shit for. I'll do this shit for free, and it's fun. It's easy. You're gonna take losses, you know. You're gonna take losses in trading. Stay R to R. They might even get dessert. Well, like, this is where you don't want it to reject. You want it just to push through. Because if it does pull back, then it's going to be a sell. So now this is important, because this could just be a whole 8 minute fake out. You want it to break above all the way to then 1631. Have you been to the same barbers as Sports FX? Yeah, I have. Mate, I just find it cozy, man. Like, wearing a hood, I've got my headphones on, I've got a hat on. I just find it cozy. I'm indoors. I've done my hair as well today after the gym, so I don't actually know why I have done this, but I'm going football after this trade. Smashes take profit and I eat my lunch. Cat's got some tuna. Right, here we go. That's it. Breakout 1631. With some sweet potato tuna. Look at that. Talk about gym gains, mate. Eating like this, I'm eating like a champion. Here we go, guys. This is it. This is it. This is the breakout. Oh no. How do you usually hold your trades for? Normally it's within a day. Sometimes can be a few days, but I don't like the swap charges that you get. So within the day, I would say. Look at that, barely any drawdown. So right now, entry was 1623, and we're about to go to 1630. That's 70 pips. That's 7%, which is, say, a 100k account. That's 7k, 200k account, 14k. You know, within the space of what? About an hour. And that's called risk reward. Now you've got, say if you closed out for 6-7%, you then have 6-7 trades that you can get wrong by doing this strategy. Your time frames is up the top. So when I switch, you can see. Within the next 3 minutes, it's going to smash 1632. Watch. So within 3 minutes, an extra 2-3 grand. Trade is flying. Here we go. This is it. You ready for this 15 minutes? You ready for this? This is it. True direction right now. Breakout. This is it. See it staggering. See all the lower highs. Oh, I'm not even going to do that small. But see all the lower highs can get taken out. Respected. Respected. Respecting. Because it's going to fly up there. Watch, it's going to fly here in this 5 minutes. Watch. Actually, I know it will. That bad. Maybe not. Let's see. And just go long all the way to 1645. Come on, break out. Here it goes. There she goes. Oh yes, let's go. Exactly what I thought. Beautiful profit right now. That's a 70 pip profit, 7%. And now you hold it because you know it's gonna break out. Even though it's just like pulled up and not breaking out yet, you just hold it because you know your trade's coming in. So you just gotta have good psychology, I guess. Oh my days. What am I doing? Also, you can move the trade SL entry as well. So it's risk free. No need to fear. Here we go. What did I say? Just patience, patience. Like you could have even bought in then again, to be fair. But now we're gonna see the breakout. Straightforward, just like that. Oh! Gold buys TP smashed. TP1 smash, should we say. 1630 was it. 70 pip, take profit. 10 pip SL. It was quite a simple trade, really. 1H. We've seen it push up. Pull back during... just before London opened. Just after, sorry, London opened. Then, obviously, insane bullish momentum to 1630. Pull back to 1623 where we got our entries in. And on this pullback, I kind of wanted it to pull back between the bullish engulfing and the highs of 1625 to 1624. But I had to listen to the markets, and I knew it was going to pull back because on the 1H, 1645 is the proper retracement that this trade needs to take now. We've seen it go to 1642, made a head and shoulder pattern, but now is going to be the biggest pullback of the pullbacks. So that's why I had to get in, and I used a small time frame. Lower highs failed to break out, and then we've seen huge bullish momentum, and then obviously all of the lows couldn't get taken out from the bodies. Now we've seen the breakout. You can set your buy again if you wanted to, but yeah, we're just going to continue to go long now. Obviously, I've shown you already previous bullish engulfing from 1616 all the way to 1630s. Now we've already broken out of there, so this is going to act as the previous highs of resistance and now the previous highs of support. So now this is going to add to support, and we're going to head to 1645 by the end of, you know, New York. I would say about 3 p.m. maybe 4 p.m. But yeah, gold's flying right now. Insane trade. I'm currently up a total of 12% right now, which is very, very nice. TP1 smashed. And TP2 at 1643 also smashed as well. So TP2 was 100 pips. And that was a 10% trade. So insane stuff. Yo, Neil, are they eating now? Are they eating now? I can't believe I just clicked off the trade. Obviously, that's at 1940 as well. My take profit's at 1943. My real take profit is obviously 1945. Sorry, 1645. I keep saying 19. It's 1600s areas at the moment. No worries, big hands. It's all good. Yo, I would just close at this point if I'm honest with you. I would just take that profit. It's a 12% trade. I'll take it. Right, I'm heading off. Subscribe, follow, like the content. Thank you for the support. I appreciate everything that you guys are doing for me. Check out my free trades, Instagram, all of that good stuff. But yeah, I'm going to set a sell limit, 1645. Let's get it. Thank you for watching. Take care. As just said, I just shown you trading in a nutshell. Lost a percent, gained 12%, 11% won. That's how you do it with trading. And you could keep holding to my take profit at 16.45, which is then a 22% trade. You know, if you've got a 100k account and you're closing and making 11% a day, you made 11k. You got a 200k account, you're making 22k. You don't need to trade for the rest of the week. That's how easy trading can be. But yeah, as I said, you win some, you lose some. It's about risk management, risk to reward. And I'm gonna be streaming more often. I appreciate Van for the host. He's killed the stream. Thank you, in a good way, not a bad way. And obviously all the people on YouTube, appreciate the support. As always, it's been crazy. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful trade as well, man. Easy fucking trade. It was just easy percent. Peace.